Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Hell Revealed. This is map 20, Judgment Day, and as you can see we've got 188 monsters and one secret. So let's get going with it. Gonna go wake everything up, fire to bring it all in. Gonna provoke a little bit of infighting, but do some of the work ourselves as well. Ammo not too tight, but you do need to be sensible with it. Don't pick up unless you can carry all of the pickup. There's enough mixed monsters here, I'll let them aggro themselves a bit. They can take themselves down a lot faster than I can with a single shotgun. And we're going to be with the single shotgun for a while. Alright. Pinky's an imp, so not too much with Barons I'll help out with, because they're going to be here at the end. You know what, maybe I could just sneak back out. Why not? Just bump these guys. There we go. And you. Let them in fight a bit. I'm going to pick up, we've got loads of Mancubi down there. We're going to have to single shotgun them as well. So we've got loads of processing work to do. Come on. Barons, we need you here for a reason. Okay. Looking like time to get a bit more involved here. I'll start taking stuff down. I'm going to focus the heavy stuff. Hopefully lose some of the lighter enemies in fighting. Just need to be careful I don't pick up the shell boxes around the edges when I'm circle strafing. So if I pick them up for low effort or for low value, I'm going to find myself very short in ammo in a bit. Okay. Looks like we're down to the main meat of this one, which are just the Hell Knights and Barons. I had a kind of a mess around with this map to see are there ways that I could process some of this a little bit quicker, like skipping past parts of the map and then coming back with heavy weapons and dealing with it. But just didn't feel like the routes for that were particularly useful or great. So I think I'm just going to go with what seems to me to be the intended way, which is single shotgunning lots of heavy monsters. And I think it's a little bit of feature of this map set for me, the WAD so far, that I often find myself in fights where I feel a little bit like my weaponry is a little bit underpowered for the monsters that I'm dealing with. And there's a fairly heavy reliance on shotgunning stuff, particularly single shotguns for heavy monsters. So let's see if that trend continues. But down here next, so we've got all the Mancubi here. You might have heard a projectile explode there. That was actually a Revenant. It's quite a useful projectile to hit. I'm going to just take this guy. Actually, I'm just wondering if I can actually nip down there. Just wondered there for a second if it might be possible to get some Revenant projectiles down on these monsters. There we go. Come on. Oh wow. Okay, wasn't expecting that. There is an archvile hidden in there. I don't know why I didn't consider the fact that it might want to attack me. Okay. Let's deal with this room. I don't want to peek with the whole thing because the dodging takes time. Every time I have to dodge back for projectiles, it takes a while. So just try and minimize the number of Mancubi you can see at any one time. And those walls do not protect you well against Mancubi projectiles, so just be careful. So somewhere like here is not too bad, where only the one I'm targeting is likely to hit me, and if I can stun them with the shotgun, this will go a little bit quicker. Actually, it doesn't take too long, so it doesn't particularly bother me, but I can appreciate it's probably not the most exciting gameplay. And I should probably just pick up the Mega behind me. I don't know why I haven't picked that up. Now it's probably a good time as any to grab it. The archvile to the hills from the other room, it's kind of hidden behind the panel in the wall, so you can't see it directly. You can shoot it, but I say not well protected from Mancubi's projectiles here, even in the thicker parts of the walls, so be careful. Come on. But that archvile has got two Revenant kind of bodyguards with it and is protecting the super shotgun, so I'd like to get to that at some point. But it'll still, we've got a good bit of work to do with the single shotgun before we get there. Those Mancubi at the end seem to have gone to sleep again, so I wonder if they've killed the Revenant. If you're particularly lucky, they'll actually kill the archvile for you. Come Come on. Let's see if I can try not to wake those Mancubi up. I don't know if there's... Yeah, let's see what happens. Hello? Well, there's no Revenant projectiles coming. Have they taken down the Revenants? That would be really, really helpful. Let's keep it going. I need some more ammo. Where's my ammo? There we go. I'd say if you're not careful at the start, I've probably picked up a box without getting full value for it. If you do that on this map, it's a little bit punishing at the start. Later on, it's fine. We'll have loads and loads of ammo by the end, but for the opening sections, it's a little bit tighter, so just be careful. But I'm hoping these Mancubi have actually helped us out. So let's run through here. So in there, I'm not getting attacked by the for the Revenants. So just in this bit here, go up the stairs, but don't go to the very top. If you put your foot on the top landing, you'll wake in some shotgunners and things, which is fine. Just a little bit easier to deal with the Archvile on its own here. Although if you wanted the ammo, you could get lots of resurrections for it. Come on. There we go. Okay, not actually going to go up, just going to run across to the other side now. Ammo, not amazing here. Actually, I do need more ammo. Let me grab some ammo over here. And here. So, not being targeted by the Archvile. Maybe it's gone to sleep backwards and it can't see me. But I'm wondering if I can actually get the super shotgun a little bit earlier. Because all of the enemies at it are dead. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's just fire into the gap. So they're in there. Wow. I think they're dead. So that's 2 Archviles. Oh, sorry, that's an Archvile and 2 Revenants down, which is really helpful. And then in here, that's a lot of work I don't have to do. So I'm okay with that. But potentially, I can nip in now. So if I can open that door, I couldn't. If I can open that door again, there we go. Get in. There you go. That's an early super shotgun. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I want to kill all the stuff here, but I want to kill it over at this side. I'm going to try and get a few little infights here. With that rocket. There we go. Those little bits of infight really, really help here. Not mandatory, of course. Again, I'm standing on shell pickups while shooting. So I'm going to lose a lot of value. But actually, we've got a lot of infighting in this so far. I'd say I want the corpses over here. Come on. This is so much faster when you've got the super shotgun to help you out. Okay, I want all the Baron corpses on this side, so when we bring in an Archvile, we can hide in the other corner if we need cover, and it doesn't go to resurrect the Barons. Don't mind if it gets slowed down by resurrecting some imps or something like that, but not the Barons. Wow, this is good. I'm going to just run in here. Okay. Don't know who's infighting who here, so we need to be a little bit careful with that. Baron. Yeah, Baron's back to me. Oh. Baron's infighting someone else again. Come on. Good. Baron, you've done a great job. Oh, wow. Baron, you've done a great job. Well, it's time to go. Okay. So we're good here. We've got some health and stuff. We're in pretty good shape. Okay, there are some shells here. Let's just pick them up before I forget about it. I don't want to tidy up this area, but first I'm going to grab the yellow key and the rocket launcher. So just before I get the yellow key, I'm going to pick up all the bits around it just in case. And I'm going to grab this. It's going to bring in an Archvile. We're going to go to the side over here that doesn't have the Barons. That's nice. It's nice when it targets you early because it doesn't approach too heavily. Good. Okay. It's down. And you can see why I wanted the Barons away. If it starts resurrecting Barons, it just becomes an absolute ammo sink. And now we've got freedom to run around here. I'm going to use the rockets for some value. Pain Elemental as well. A little bit low on rockets, so I must have forgotten the 2 boxes down here. I did. So let's grab those, get back to the rocket launcher. Don't mind tidying up here with the super shotgun. But I definitely want to do some solid hits with the rocket launcher just to balance the ammo usage a little bit. Nice. Like, that's a great place to get a rocket, so I'm happy with that. Come on. Sometimes actually the chain gun might be the most effective weapon here. because we don't have great vantage point. We're not getting all our pellets in these guys. Come on. Nice. Just a couple of good hits and then I'll go chain gun the rest. Okay, that's looking pretty good to me. Nice. This is the last one. Good. Okay, this has worked out particularly well for us in this run. So that's good. I don't know if there's any more ammo here. There is. So let's grab that. And I'm going to leave the other one for a second. Here, we've got loads of stuff coming in. I think these are just legitimate monsters. There's no archfiles or anything like this. So you can show yourself for a little bit of an infight, actually. Get stuff a little bit worked up. But we're not super tight on ammo. So if I see a Revenant in particular, I'm going to throw a rocket at it. Good. I want the Revenants down. The Revenants are the ones that bother me most. Just find them a little bit unpredictable. Okay. Good. That has worked out really well. Okay, let me just grab some ammo here. So up top, I think I got this one. We've gotten all the stuff here. We do have one box here, so let's grab that. Over on this side, I think we've got... Now, we picked up all these. Okay, and we got all the... Let's just grab all that stuff. A little bit of a wall run. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. Just going to have a quick look outside. Make sure we didn't leave anything asleep in the garden. Okay, so we're actually... I've got a lot more ammo in this than I usually have, so that's good. Yellow door. Archfiles, I could really do with some help with these guys. Close the door, please. What I really want is the Arachnotron to help me out. Don't know if they can hit properly here. But if they can certainly push out into this room, and I've got two of them with a double shotgun, I'm going to be in trouble. But let's go for it. Oh, I thought you got hit. You didn't. Get right on top of you. I'm okay with that. You can see how that was already going really wrong. If the second archfile came out there, I was in serious trouble. I thought I got an infight with the Arachnotron, but apparently I didn't. Could try and body check it a bit more. That's good. Okay. So those are down. I think the Cyber's woken up, but it can't do anything. So, not sure why it's woken up. So let's just take this stuff down. Good. Just gonna peekaboo in and out because I don't take too much damage here. Come on. That should do it. I forgot you could hit me over the top. Nice. Okay. Let's grab some shells on this side. More here. Lots of shells in this map. Okay. I'm gonna push down into this next section. A little less worried about my ammo now. Let's hop in here. Bring in the two barons. Let's deal with these. Just like to tidy up this stuff as I go. Which maybe is a bit of a shame because we've got a cyber at our back. But let's keep it going. There is an archfile just here. So just be careful with that. Get your cover here. Looks like he's in a boat. Looks like the prow of a ship to me. The Lost Souls all have walls blocking them. So, okay, that's tidied up reasonably well. Just watch out for the rockets from the Revenants. Prefer to get the Lost Souls out of the way. Good. Grab that. Going to get the next box here. And I'm going to need to throw some rockets down here. Get these Revenants. Okay. Don't know if I can just super shotgun some of them. Wouldn't mind keeping some... wouldn't mind keeping some of the rockets. Maybe I can shoot over the top but they can't hit me. That's not too bad. Okay. Looks like I need more shells. Let's grab some more. And get back to these. Come on. For some reason I thought that was going over me. It wasn't. Oh, you're going around. Nice. Let's just get that out of the way. I think that's them all. Oh, one more. Come on. Alright, grab the rockets, grab plasma. Gonna grab some shells. I think like from now on I'm not too worried about ammo. Okay, so in this space, this is quite awkward. I don't really have a strategy for this. Killing the Arachnotron here, peekaboo shooting is fine, but we get 2 archviles in, and there's a lot of clunky infrastructure in this map, like things that we can't see that will hold them up. So it's actually quite hard to hit them with your weapons. So, I'll say don't really have a strategy for it, but I'll do my best with it. So if you come in here, you can see the steps, and you can fall between the steps. So we're kind of in between them here. The archviles can't really path there, and I think your weapons... Well, the hit scan goes through, but yeah, you can see that plasma doesn't make it to the back. So you can end up not hitting the archviles in the way you think. So my strategy is to run out past it. Missed my cover there because I got hung up, which is quite common on this. So if I take you down, maybe it'll release them a little bit. Have I got rockets? I do. Come on, give me some shots before it gets resurrected. Oh, I'm getting held up by the poles here. That's one down. Okay, health is low. Need to be careful. But also need to take it down. Wow. That's tough. I say, don't have a particularly good strategy for that one. And I would like to get some health. I don't know, is the cyber awake yet? Oh, it is. Let's be careful. Just wanted to grab a little bit of health before we grab the soul sphere. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Okay. Let's grab the soul sphere. I hope those rockets can't come true. And we can deal with the cyber next. So cyber... Actually, going to see if I can use you in the next space. Let's run through. Just get out of the way. So I kind of want some rockets coming through this direction. And I'm going to try and... I don't know if I can open the door. I'm going to try and get it infighting with some barons in this room. That's my plan. So, let's do it like this. Oops. No, a bit too quick for me. See if I can provoke any infighting here. Some the other way. Well, you can also just walk them in. There you go. Oh, got one in the door. 2, 3. Just count down the 3rd rocket. Come on, Barons, what are you doing? Okay, you're distracted, which is helpful, but I need to keep opening the door to help you guys. Oh, go on, shoot there. That's the place to shoot. Oh, it's targeting a different Baron. Is that what's happening? Because that was a really nice place to fight. Get the Barons to come out. Come on. Cyber, I really need you doing your job here. Have you been hit by the only Baron that can't come out? And when are you going to walk it off? Okay, come on. You need to hit him. Come on. Group them up and tuck my hit. I want to stay in this room. Oops. Tuck that one. Okay, my health is good. I'm alright. Still annoyed with me? No. I'm going to aggro you a bit as well. I want to help out. Oops, too close to the wall. Come on. Don't really want to scan across the Barons too much because I want them to kill the Cyber. Well, it should be getting fairly low on health. I think I can probably take it from here. Yeah, go on, you finish it off and then I'll take you down. So that was pretty productive, but I took some health damage I wasn't expecting. Nice. 1 shot extra. That's pretty sweet. Okay. You might have been the one that was trying to infight. A bit unfortunate that they managed to all pile out before the Cyber's infighting any of them. And now we've got one remaining Baron that's bit of a misery to hit. There we go. Gotcha. No. Gotcha. Come on. Just kind of have to shoot ahead and guess when it's going to be there. Actually getting quite far on in the map right now. Nice. Come on, you can do it. Maybe I should just look at the other teleporters. Oops. Okay. I need to be sensible here. Nice. Okay. Let's grab some of these. I'd say at this point where ammo's not a concern. Let's take down our archfiles. Gotta be careful. Don't have the health at the moment to withstand an archfile blast. Could go back for medikits in the other room, but tempted to just tidy this up first. But always need to be careful when you've got two archfiles, because they can target you kind of out of phase, and you need to be super careful with your timing. Okay. Okay, you must be getting close now. Okay, one is much easier to manage. There you go. Okay, let's grab a bit of health. Can't remember if I need it or not. Haven't had much practice time in this map. But we know those are there. May as well grab these. And oh yeah, we get a cyber here actually. So how do we do it? We walk in. Oh yeah, walk in, it raises this. We flip the switch, it raises a walkway. And when we go across, if you walk into the pentagram texture on the floor, you teleport into the final area. I don't think you can get back from that. So if you want your all kills, you need to trigger in a cyber here before you walk into that teleporter. So there we go. Trigger in that cyber, bring that cyber in. And we'll take the cyber down from here. Come on. It's going to walk in towards us, and we do have plasma. So it's not going to be quite as tedious as it might otherwise be. But I do want it to walk over the bridge. It can walk over closer to here. There we go. So I don't mind doing a bit with this. We're going to use all of our plasma here anyway. If it walks right in, you can get free shots on it. Like that. So pretty easy to make this fight a little tamer. That's a nice stream of plasma. Come on, stop right in front of me again. 3 plasma left. There you go. And the rest is going to be super shotgun. Oops, just keep scanning. Splash damage is always the risk of these. Just count your volley of 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. Oh, no. Got a stun. Just hop in after the 3rd rocket. Shouldn't take too long, got some good plasma on there. And maybe there's an option to run past the cyber and get the 2 archfiles to fight it. But that would be quite a big risk. I think not worth it. Cool. So that's good. Can I... Yeah, sorry, I didn't even realise there's more plasma in this room. That would have been good to know. There is one damaging sector on this, just be careful. There you go. It really confused me for a while. It's where you pick up the megasphere. There's actually a little section of damaging floor. I thought it was getting targeted by a chain gunner or something. Not that I particularly need it, but I was going to grab some shells. There we go. May as well stock up. I'd say we can't get back to this section afterwards. If you've left the megasphere to now, which is possible, now's a good time to have it. I can hear revenants. Why can I hear revenants? Maybe they're in the... Hopefully they're in the final area. No. It does sound like they're down here. No. Alright, I'm going to risk it. I'm just a little bit conscious there. I say I don't think you can get back. So a little bit conscious if I leave something behind, I won't get my all kills and have to replay. But I think we should be fine. So let's run through to the final area. In this area, let's get some stuff in fighting. Come on. trying to aggro it so the Arachnotron can do some damage. That should hopefully bring some stuff in as well. So we're going to get lots of stuff teleporting in. Want to promote infights. There we go. Come on. Oh. That didn't work the way I was hoping. You want to be able to circle straight here. You can see the monsters coming in. I kind of want to path everything over towards this Cyber. That Cyber not doing a lot to help me right now. Let's try and change that. There we go. Hit some Barons. That's good. Whoa. Sorry. Just realised the exit is there, and I don't want to be walking into that. Not just yet. I'm not going to really do much work in this fight. I want everything to infight for a while. Just stay right out here at the peripheral and you should be fine. And I'm going to path everything in this direction because I want it all piling in where the Cyber is. And that is brilliant because that Cyber is going to do loads of infighting with those. It'll have aggroed up loads of them. There is a Soul Sphere there. I wouldn't mind picking it up. There are risks. It's not a free pickup. So just be careful if you're going for it. This is all looking pretty good. Well, I want to path stuff over here to where the Cyber is. Well, help me out, guys. Wow, not at all. Okay. Let's do another loop. Mancubus. Yeah, gotta get out when the Mancubus is targeting me. Those two are infighting. Good. Get more stuff in. That's looking pretty good. Okay, we're getting down to the last couple of kills. And I've got enough health to tank a stray rocket, I think. Or close to it. I'd be unlucky to die from a single hit. Oh, gotta avoid the exit. Cool. Very much at the end. I think I can get a bit closer to this one. Come on. That's it. Perfect side. Come on. That's it. All done. And just watch out I don't walk into the exit without this kill. And just watch splash damage in the walls. Okay, that's it. Yay! Okay, happy to have this one finished. This is I played this map. I tried to finish this map yesterday. Basically, I was heading out for with some family and friends to go to a quiz night, and I tried to push this quite hard just to get this one recorded before I went out. And I played it like 3 times and ended up dying and gave up on it. I've got up this morning. This is my first run, and I'm straight through it. This is not a tough map. This is another one of those which kind of surprising me in the area we're getting in Hell Revealed here, where we're up, you know, kind of, I thought maybe up to maps 10 I'd get away with it a bit lighter, and then beyond that it started to get tough. I think map 13 was quite tough for me, the Garden of Eden or whatever it was called, but it started to ease up a lot lately. Some of the recent maps have been very, very straightforward. This is another one. Not that it's an easy map, and it is a relatively long playthrough, but I've got a high degree of confidence with this map that I'm going to finish it or complete it on one of my first attempts. You know, so obviously I've done my practice. I've had a quick look at routing and stuff. Again, with this though, very, very little practice on a map like this, because you know your kind of first walkthrough where I'm using rewind and things in DSDA-Doom just to find the strategies for it. I get through it quite quickly and go, actually, I think I don't need to practice this anymore. I can just run through the end. So I think this is one of those maps that's that little bit more straightforward. It's just not as unpredictable as the other maps. The final fight seems like it's going to be really tough, but actually it's very straightforward. You can pretty much circle straight from the very beginning of that fight. So as long as you're happy to kind of provoke some of the infights and things and keep moving, you should only have to deal with something like the Cyber at the end, and it's already pretty heavily damaged. So no major issues with this one. But again, you know, with regard to Hell Revealed generally as a WAD, still finding that, you know, there's quite a high reliance on the shotgun, particularly the single shotgun. And I'm finding in some of the fights that I feel like I'm facing fights that in other WADs I probably have a greater selection of heavier weapons to deal with them. On this I don't, and the upfront sections of this, all Barons, Mancubi, Revenants, whatever it is, and all you have is the single shotgun. And I did have a go at kind of trying to kind of like speed run past some parts of it to get to the heavy weapons at the end, and then come back and clear all the opening areas. And there are some ways that you could do that, but I just didn't find them very fun. It felt a bit kind of against what the map was trying to get me to do. So in the end, I quite enjoyed just going back. I didn't mind the single shotgunning stuff so much, and just working through it in the way that felt like the map was trying to lead me. And actually enjoyed it fine, but still, you know, as I say, like, did find that you know, the usage of single shotgun on this is pretty extensive. I did have an unusual one in this, in that I got infighting between the Mancubi and the 2 Revenants, and the Archvile were guarding the super shotgun, and allowed me to pick up that super shotgun a bit earlier. So that actually was quite a relief. So it saves you watching through lots of additional barons going down to a single shotgun. But, you know, in general, I enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry, we do have a text screen on this. And I think I mentioned before, I thought these were the Plutonia text screens. These are obviously the Doom 2 text screens, so I don't think they've been replaced in any way. So nothing too new with these, but I thought, seeing as they're here, I'll go through them anyway. It is it is based on the Doom 2 HR.WAD assets, so it's not surprising that these are here. But you are at the corrupt heart of the city, surrounded by the corpses of your enemies. You see no way to destroy the creature's entryway on this side, so you clench your teeth and plunge through it. There must be a way to close it on the other side. What do you care if you've got to go through hell to get to it? So, I'll see you in the next one. I should not have taken that damage, that's pretty silly. Can I backtrack to the Mega? Oh, hanging myself out again. Okay. Gotta be nearly done. No! It's really the Revenants that always worry me here. No way! Come on! Ugh. What do I want to do next? In this yellow area, these Archviles can be a pain. I don't have a lot of health anymore, so we need to be careful. Actually, that's what I wanted, is the Arachnotron to get an infight. Wow, that's not good.